Hello and welcome back. I am Mondef, of course, and today I have a response for Generikb. He's got a system where he has a set of red power pipes that feed into a router, and that router fills a set of barrels, and everything works great until you feed into the system an item that the system doesn't have a place doesn't have a spot in a barrel for. So for example, here I put in a piece of red cobblestone, and the red cobblestone doesn't have anywhere to go, so the system gets jammed. Now the next item to come into the red power network will backstuff this relay, and everything gets all sorts of wonky. So, simple solution, right? You just put a chest here. The red piece of cobblestone goes in there, and then it goes on, and now the cobblestone can correctly be placed into the barrel the way we would expect it to. I put several pieces of cobble in there, and some of them went into the chest. The way routers work is they look for an inventory. So here they find an inventory in this barrel. And then when they receive an item, they check, will it fit into this inventory? If it's dirt, the answer is yes. And if it's cobble, the answer is no. Either way, it moves on. Now if it was dirt, now it doesn't have anything to place. And if it was cobble, then it moves on. So let's say it gets a piece of cobblestone. Can it put it here? No. Can it put it there? No. Can it put it here? Nope, nope, nope. Finally can put it here, so it places it here, and then it moves on to this chest, and then it waits for the next item. If the next item happens to be cobblestone, it'll place it in the chest, and then it'll move on. So that causes a problem, because we want all the cobblestone to go into the barrel. So here I've got a system. It's nearly identical. Looks the same from the front anyway. There's some stuff on the back that's different than that one. But let's go ahead and test it out here. We've got a piece of cobblestone. Oops. Give me that back. Cobblestone travels around, goes into the barrel the way we would expect it to. A piece of grass. Let's put in a piece of dirt. Those will travel around. The grass goes into its barrel. The dirt goes into its barrel. Now what happens with red cobblestone? We stick a piece of red cobblestone in. It travels around, and it doesn't go into a barrel, and it doesn't go into the chest. The same as over there, it's now stuck inside of this router. There's no way we can really get around that. But if we put in a piece of cobblestone, the cobblestone will travel around, and my system, which we'll show you in a second, you can see that the cobblestone went into the barrel, and now the red cobblestone is here in this chest. I cleared the problem inside of the router, and it could then place the cobblestone. So let's take a look at what I did. We have a red power tube, this is my input line, which travels into this block. This is an item detector, and the item detector is set here to backstuff mode. So it's waiting for an item that it receives that it cannot place into the router. And when it does, it emits a redstone signal. And that redstone signal transmits down this red alloy wire to this filter, and that filter fires when it receives that redstone signal, which takes whatever's in the router and removes it and puts it into this redstone tube, which then travels down here and into the chest. So that seems fine. That's a great way to clear the router, but then how does the router not place things into the chest by itself already? Because the chest is attached to the network, right? Well, I have this router with a machine filter, which you apply by holding it in your hand, and then you hold shift and right click it, and then you get these little two dots here, and you click it, and you go over here and you say barrel. And you can see I could set this to any machine that it could find on the network. But of course I'm interested in it inserting things into the barrel, so I place it there on barrel. And there you go, piece of cake. When items get backstuffed, fires a redstone signal, which the relay then uses to clear the router, which then the backstuffed item can be placed into the router, which the router will place into the barrels. And that backstuffed item, or the junk item, the non-barrel sortie item, will travel down the redstone tube line into the chest. Pretty simple system. Hope that helps. I'm Mondef. I'll see you guys next time.